I told my girlfriend she can leave after she berated me in front of her friends. So my girlfriend Amy had this cookout planned with her friends, and honestly, I was dreading it. I mean, she's way out of my league. Like, this girl could be a model and I'm just some regular dude who works at an auto shop. But whatever, I figured I'd try to make a good impression. Her friends showed up around 2 p.m., and right away I could tell they were the type who thought their shit didn't stink. Designer clothes, fancy cars, the whole deal. I'm out there grilling burgers in my regular jeans and a band t-shirt, trying to be friendly, asking if anyone wanted drinks or anything. That's when Amy started in on me. First, it was about my hairline. "Oh, Jake's going bald already and he's only 24, she said while laughing with her friend Madison. I just stood there flipping burgers, pretending I didn't hear it, but my face was getting hot. Then she spotted my tattoo when I rolled up my sleeves. Yeah, his buddy Tyler gave him that masterpiece in his garage. Real professional work, right? The tattoo is pretty shitty, I'll admit that, but hearing her tear it apart in front of people who barely knew me was rough. When I grabbed a beer around 4 p.m., she goes, "Better make it a light one. Jake's a total lightweight. He'll probably be passed out by 8 o'clock. Her friends were eating this up, giggling like we were in middle school or something. The worst part came when one of her friends asked about my truck. Before I could even answer, Amy jumps in with, "Oh, that piece of junk? It barely runs. I keep telling him to get a real car, but you know how stubborn guys can be." I'd just spent like $600 getting the transmission fixed, and that truck gets me to work every day. It's not pretty, but it's mine. Then this friend asks if I've dated much before Amy, and she actually says, "Jake's never really had girlfriends because he's so awkward with people. I'm basically his first real relationship." The group went quiet for a second, and I wanted to disappear into the ground. The only decent thing she said all day was that I made her feel safe, but even that felt like she was throwing me a bone after destroying me for 3 hours straight. After everyone left around 7, I was cleaning up the backyard, and Amy was inside scrolling through her phone like nothing happened. I finally worked up the nerve to ask her what the hell that was about. "Why'd you spend the whole day tearing me apart in front of your friends?" She barely looked up from her phone. "I was just joking around, Jake. Don't be such a baby about it." "Joking? You made me sound like some loser you're embarrassed to be with." "Oh my God, you're being so dramatic. They were just harmless jokes." I put down the trash bag I was holding and looked at her. "If that's how you really feel about me, if I'm such an embarrassment, then maybe you should just leave." "What's that supposed to mean?" "It means if I don't bring anything to the table, if my truck's a piece of shit and I'm awkward and going bald and everything else you said, then why are you even here?" That's when she got pissed. Started yelling about how I can't take a joke, how I'm being oversensitive, how her friends were just getting to know me, but I wasn't backing down. "Getting to know me? By hearing you list everything wrong with me? That's not joking, Amy, that's just mean." She stormed out around 9 p.m., said she needed space to think. That was 4 days ago and we've barely texted since.